Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, August 10th. I'm Gunnar. I'm Dine. Call me Dine. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI: The Eternal Crystals. This is going to be pretty much just a side video. I'm going to do some optional stuff rather than advance the plot, so I probably won't be saying too much. Lone Wolf, the infamous thief, has been sighted here. Are my treasures safe? And starting off, we are going to pick up either an optional party member or a very good accessory. You can only have one or the other. Right, let's go back to the treasure room here.
I've been made!
And try and follow him.
I am Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. I wanted that treasure.
Pickpockets usually don't rob treasure chests, but then again, who are we to talk? We're the kleptomaniac heroes here.
Yeah.
But since we want that treasure, we're going to chase him all the way to the north end of Narsh. And we got to go back to the very first dungeon of the game. All the way up through here. I'm going to cut out battles. These enemies are pieces of cake. I haven't rearranged my party since last time other than to put Setzer in the lead.
Persistent, aren't you?
Yep. We're just that stubborn. We're the heroes. We deserve every single treasure in the game. It feels weird fighting these enemies again. Of course, they were from the very beginning. But this area's short. Just have a couple more rooms to go through. I'm actually playing this one by ear. I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do it. I do have an idea for one area, but I'm going to be traveling halfway around the world for another part. I will probably not commentate on that and just put music to it. And that save point's gone. All the way back to where the Esper is, and lo and behold, he has a hostage.
Halt! Don't move or this one's dust.
Indeed, don't move. Just wait it out for a few seconds. Kaboo!
Yeah, got a wild one here. Ah!
He'll never get this gold hairpin. The gold hairpin is an accessory that cuts MP use either by half or 3/4. I don't quite remember off the top of my head. It's very useful for heavy magic users, but overly not necessary at this point. So you want to save the Moogle. Thinkable! Can you talk?
Human-loving, fast-talking, street-smart, geomancy Moogle.
I like the original translation. That's slam dancing. And lo and behold, we have Mog. He was one who helped us back at the beginning of the game. That old Psycho Rabu came to me in a dream and told me to be expecting you. And now, I'm gonna join your party! Is that the worst Mickey Mouse you've ever heard, or what?
This is how it's gonna be, then take this!
And so he jumps, presumably to his death, because we never see him again. I'll wait in the airship, Cabal! Now, if you don't get Mog, he will fall, but you can get him later. Just not until a very, very long time later. And interestingly enough, he doesn't hold it against you. Let's make our way back to the airship. And go ahead and cruise around the world a little bit. Now, I did re-equip Setzer and Tina off-screen. Tina has the stone blade equipped. Setzer has some better armor. In terms of buying new equipment for everyone, again, only buy new equipment back in the towns of the Empire for people who you plan to use in the next dungeon. And of course I'll be doing that off screen. I haven't decided my final party yet for that. Okay, out of the mines, let's get out of town. Next up, we're going to do a little bit of flying around after I rearrange my party. Going to want at least Mog and Tarza. Probably Tina and Setzer too, just to get them a little magic boost building ability while we're out flying. Won't be doing a lot of fighting right away. Let's go ahead and talk to everyone. Or at least someone to change our party. And Mog's usually in front. Okay. Since these two already have Espers equipped, let's keep them. And Mog and Tarza, like I was saying. I've not re-equipped Tarza in a long time, so I don't even know what he has. So let's just do Optimum for now. And that's good enough. We're not fighting any new enemies that are going to be overly problematic. Since Mog has the boomerang, he can go in the back row. Relics. Earring and sprint shoes, earring and ribbon. Let's see. Give him a hyper wrist, increases attack power. And Giga's Glove, he's going to be a primary fighter. Tarza, give him running shoes and black belt. Keep him on the offense at all times. Okay, let's pick up some optional crystal shards. First off, we're going to need at least 35,000 gil. I'm pretty sure I have that much. I haven't spent a lot of money. First off, come to Sen. And come to the north end of town. There is a shady-looking guy hanging out back here.
Oh no! Oh, don't scare people like that. I thought you were a trooper. A while ago, someone broke into the Magitech research facility and raised a ruckus. I took the opportunity to grab this. For 3,000 gil, this glowing stone's yours. Take it. It is the water shard Seraphim. It is the best way to learn Cura for the first half of the game. In fact, I'll be doing magic grinding off screen. And up next is actually a part I have been dreading. I will be speeding this up after the initial demonstration, but I honestly don't know how long this is going to take. This is going to be the longest part of the recording. But I do have something appropriate for it. Now, the auction house was unavailable when we first came to Jador, but it is open now, and it has 2 crystal shards that we can get. That'll be a total of about 25,000 gil. I thought the Seraphim shard was more expensive than it was, but basically the auction house works like this. Talk to him to bid on items. You'll either get an accessory, a crystal shard, or something worthless that you have absolutely no chance of winning. And lo and behold, here is the first one. This is astounding! A real talking chocobo! Don't hear 1,000 gil! You can bid on it or whatever, but the spoiled kid in front is going to get everything that you really can't get. So you can just bid on it, pass, whatever. It's going to go the same thing. He's going to bid an outrageous amount. And eventually, this is just a waste of time, these bids. And unfortunately, you have to leave and re-enter the auction house every time. So I'm going to spare you guys this. And not cut it out, but I'll probably keep count of how many times I have to do this. But here we go.
with that, we no longer have to go to the auction house. Oh, thank God. 3 of those chocobos in a row? Now, I actually forgot to mention one thing. The equipment shops in Narsh have new stuff, so what you find there is going to be better than what you can find in the Empire. Now, before we go on to the little side quests to get both Mogs and Geomancy and swinging the Veldt for Tarza a little bit. Now, there are a few areas where you can fight some rare monsters, and these are really only necessary if you're a die-hard completionist. If you land in this area... No, not quite. That's the Phantom Forest. Should be around here. It's a large forest that you can only fly to. I thought it was at the top of the falls. Nope, it's over here. It's over here. This area you can only fly to, and if you fight in the forest here, you will run into the very rare Grenade. A very decent monster for Tarza to rage against. If you can get it, you'll mostly fight bombs. On this island here, you can fight enemies. In the original version, they're called Intangiers, or Intangibles. I don't remember if they're the same enemy on here. They will give 10 magic points upon defeat, but are fairly rare, and are best fought using the Death Spell, which we do have from one of the crystal shards we got, but no one has actually learned it yet. Over here is Crescent Island, a plot-wise island that we won't get to until later. You cannot buy anything in town yet. The inn costs 1,500 gil, but if you fight in the forests, you'll fight chimeras, which you can steal gold armors from, so that's better than anything you can get for quite a while. Fairly good grinding spot for now, but otherwise not overly necessary. Now what I'm going to do is, in order to get Mog's geomancy abilities, I'm going to scour half the world and cover the landscapes on which you can learn all of his geomancy abilities. Now I will cut out the battles where he will learn something new, where he won't learn something new, and just kind of go around the world. I'll may do a little bit in the Veldt, I'm not sure, but basically you want to land close to South Figaro, and we're gonna retrace the steps of Mash's scenario. And I'm going to provide some appropriate adventure music throughout this. with that, we have gotten all but 2 of Mog's geomancies. We're going to get the last one right now and then call it good. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Some very good music to listen to. And the last one we cannot get till until the second half of the game, but this one we can get inside any town. Go ahead and let these guys take him out. Now, Mog is a very, very good character to use for the next dungeon. That's why I highly recommend getting him early. And there's the last one we can get for now. It's called Love Sonata. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, this is just a side video. No real relevance to the main plot yet. Very handy to do. If you have the time, I'm Gunnar, I'm Dine. Call me Dine. If life is giving you a hard day, don't be afraid to eat your pudding with a fork. You guys take care. I'll see you next week.